They say desperate times require desperate measures, but that shouldn't apply to getting a loan. Kevin's learnt the hard way how quickly things can go belly up, and it's left him in serious financial strife.
It took Kevin Romani 8 years of long days and late nights to build this mechanic business.
Hasn't been easy at all.
In late 2020, the father of 4 from Melbourne bought this property in Heidelberg West. With a 20% deposit ready to go, he says he had no problem getting a loan from the Bank of Melbourne. But 2 days before settlement, he says it fell through because he applied for the wrong type of loan.
Started panicking.
Kevin needed a plan B, and he needed it fast. That's when private lender In-Base Investments saved the day, or so he thought.
They just ruin your life, that's it. They don't care.
According to his contract, Kevin borrowed $430,000. Interest was 24% per annum, but if he paid on or before the due dates, interest was 12%. Kevin was given 1 year to pay the entire loan off. The repayment date, 26 November 2021. But then, he says COVID killed his business.
Probably 6 months has been missed, the rest has been paid to them.
COVID was Kevin's first blow, then came another. Last August, the mechanic's wife was diagnosed with cancer. With the family now in and out of hospital to be by her bedside, Kevin's world is crippled by even more stress than before.
This fellow, for whatever reason, has felt the need to explore one of these lenders that does charge high fees, do have high risks.
Adele Andrews from Australian Property Home Loans.
Most lenders will take into consideration financial hardship.
With the mechanic shop turning over about 30% of the income it used to, Kevin says he had a meeting with In-Base Investments director Paul Curcio. What did the lender say to you?
Very clearly mentioned on these text messages to take it easy, don't worry about repayments.
Thank you for meeting with me. I've placated the situation. See how you go. So you say he gave you the impression, don't worry about the repayments for a while?
That's correct, yeah.
Fast forward several months and Kevin claims the lender changed his compassionate tune.
$150,000 you're behind with your default. How did you work that out? $150,000, but Kevin, I can do this for you for $110,000.
That's the time you need to start talking through, how am I going to get out of this contract? What's my exit strategy?
They've got a possession of the property.
So you have at this point essentially surrendered?
That's it. Nothing that was promised was ever sent as an email.
One thing we do have in writing in Kevin's contracts is his lender's office address. So we've come here to get their side of the story. No one answered at the office, but we spoke to In-Base Investments lawyer Joseph DeMaro from DSA Law.
My client feels that he's the one who's been painted to be the bad guy when he's in actual fact the good guy.
So legally, your client, the lender, may not have done anything wrong, but is a doubling of the interest rate when you're falling behind on repayments, is he not being set up for failure?
No, because he could easily simply just bring the payments up to date.
But he evidently couldn't do that, Joseph, because he had said he was struggling.
And that's why my client's given him numerous opportunities to refinance the loan and also has given him a number of discounts off the penalties.
If you're feeling under pressure, pause, don't go it alone, seek the help of an expert.
So what's the moral of the story?
Read the fine print.
Well, it's more than read the fine print, isn't it? Perhaps the moral is stay away from these type of lenders.